Anyway, so first segment of our show now is called L's, Lockdown and Life Lessons, okay? As we know, it's not been the best year for a lot of people for whatever reason. Obviously not being able to see family, not being able to go out and socialise, not like losing jobs, losing money, losing livelihoods, and you know, there's just a lot of L's there. Yeah. And what we in our community, I say our community, what we as people say an L is a loss, okay? So the losses that we've taken this year, or however long, I've been taking losses for a long time. The losses that we've taken, we're now going to discuss and see how we can kind of like, how do you maneuver around the L's? What do you learn in your, how can you turn your L from a loss to a lesson? And what have you learned through lockdown? So where should we go with this? We'll go Gav. You can start with this, yeah? Because I know you like to make L's. me and Gav talk a lot about L's because there's a lot. So get us kicked off, bro. Let's start. Go from the top of the year. Give us a little.
Alright, so my first L started.
My first L.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Nah, this year L came from an ex who, like, I'll put it down to, she claimed she had COVID, and I think if any girl in their life right now can go out there and claim they have COVID when they don't, I should say she didn't have COVID. She was lying about it. If you can go out there and claim you have something that you don't just because you don't want to see someone, it's a mad thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And me and her, we were seeing each other for about 4 months, and it was kind of getting serious, I thought. And she decided to take some of my money as well, but that's how you get to
give
that
context
stage.
That, bruv, because she didn't go into your bank account and take
Nah.
I
was gonna say,
yeah, she's decent, man.
So we booked a holiday away together to go away together, and we were gonna go Cornwall for her dog's birthday or something like that.
Wait, for her dog's birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
You man know me. I hate dogs.
I know. That's why I was wondering.
It's the way they went. But dogs, yeah, okay.
You know I hate dogs.
Yeah,
like,
trust me.
So I wasn't trying to go on holiday.
Yeah, I hear
you
that.
know what? I paid for it, and like because of COVID, everything got cancelled.
Of course.
And she said, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the money back. They say you can't get the money back." I was like, "Are you sure?" Like I just looked online, and they say you can get it as long as you cancel before 24 hours. And then she looked on it, and "Oh yeah, I got the refund. It's gonna come in 5 days." Until now, the money's still not in my fucking account. Pardon my French and swearing, but the money's still not in my account. But she's been going around telling people she's transferred that money. Like, I can show you my Monzo if you want. Like,
Oh,
I believe you, man.
Oh my God, I shouldn't laugh. But I remember when he was telling me this, and I was just like, bruv, man called me and he was ready to ride out.
She probably used that money to buy something for the dog.
And you know that dog's a rat.
It's a chihuahua. Bro, it's a chihuahua, bro.
It's not even like a big
I look back at that situation,
That
and I
dog
was
is
just
still in her
like,
bed and you're not. That is mad.
It's peak.
Bro,
Guess like that though.
Guess like that.
What can you do?
Bro, in that situation, I was just like, you know what, yeah, I wanted to kill her. I'm not going to lie to anyone. In that situation, I was angry. I called the AO and I was like, bro, let's go. Bring the car, let's go. Like,
No word of a lie. It's like, bring the bellies, we're going in. I was like,
bro,
no way.
I was about to go
I work
ham.
in primary schools. Are you all right?
Fam, I was ready to go ham. And then I said to myself, you know what? Let's spend some time, think about life.
Might be time to come back to London.
I had the time to come back to London, and now I've just worked on self-development, just improving myself, mate, and getting myself in a better mind state.
And how do you do that? How for people that I need to know how to do that. I can't do it. But
I was reading this book. It's called High Performance Habits by Bernard Burchard or something like that. But he said that people who are high performers, they exhibit 6 traits of high performance. And when I was reading this, I was just thinking for myself, what do I want to achieve in my life? And I've been working in recruitment for about 5 years now. And for me personally, I don't see a long-lasting future. So now I've started to change my career path. I'm going into IT now, and I think that's going to be more sustainable for me in terms of where everything is. Everyone's going to go work in IT at home and stuff like that. So I can build a future from that, if that makes
100%,
sense.
yeah.
So that's where I see my future going. But there was several other L's I've taken.
Go on,
but
bro,
that's the first one. I'll pass the first one.
Okay.
I'll set the tone.
Dave, you got any L's? Any lockdown lessons or life lessons? Have you had a good year?
Do you know what I have? Like my
top
L's,
to tail.
it's so hard to follow. My L's are so like they're mini L's. They're not like big L's.
Yeah.
Like one of the L's is I've realised I'm not a team player when it comes to pro clubs. Like
If that's your L, that's a W for me, bro.
I'm not a team player.
That's a fat W. If that, you think that's an L?
All lockdown, and I was just like, pass me the ball up front. Don't talk to me. People will be open. I'll be like, no, but I will score. I don't trust any of you. I don't trust anyone on FIFA. There you go. That's what it is. That's my biggest L.
That's your L.
Yeah, I'm not a team player.
Yeah, but in life as well, or just FIFA?
See, this is what lockdown helped me figure out. I think it's in life as well.
Okay.
Obviously, because I like things being my way, and I feel like if people are trying to not go my way, I kind of find a way because I can talk in like the best of situations. So I just say, I try and make whoever I'm talking to finally come my way. Does that make sense? We've
been in enough situations. Feel about that?
Huh?
How does the missus feel about it?
What? About me not being a team player?
Yeah.
I'm a team player with her.
Okay. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see.
Yeah. You know he does not wear the trousers in a relationship.
Do you know what?
Don't say you.
I like wearing shorts, innit?
I like wearing shorts. That's the best answer you could have given there. You know what? You got out of that. Nice.
You can't fight love. That's what
no, you can't, bro. Well, that's it though. It's like if that, and I'm talking from experience of someone who's had. I ain't had the best year in my life. I'll be honest. It's not been the worst. I like exaggerating, as you'll come to know. But it's like,
have you?
How many times have you cried this year?
I haven't actually cried once. Yeah.
Probably not once. Yeah.
No, I haven't cried once. I'm not a crier. I just get well emotional, but I bottle my feelings up. So then, as he knows, I'll just come in the house.
Can I say something? That's bad.
Oh, it's worse. I'd rather cry because I feel better after crying.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you cry, it's like cathartic. Like I'm
Crying is very
done,
important.
Exactly. Exactly.
Do it in the shower. And it's so much easier. Then you don't know you're crying. You just, it's water.
It's like when you wee in the if you wee in a swimming pool, bro. No one. What?
What? Where are you going? Bro, back to the topic, please.
Back to the topic.
I'm worried about you, man.
No, no one peed in the swimming pool.
No.
Never.
No.
Even as a kid.
No.
I used to pee in the swimming pool. Bears. No one did that.
You're a serial
Thank
killer.
God you live in Surrey, bro.
Yeah.
How old are you?
No. That's not cool. We're not putting that on. Sorry, that's completely.
That's
you.
entirely me. I thought that was a thing. I thought people just wee. No.
Nah, bro.
Anyway,
I've got my L as well now.
go on then.
It's rugby. Haven't played since March.
How have you been keeping fit? You look well, bro.
You look good.
Stop gassing me.
I'm not gassing, bro.
No,
If you look fat, I'll tell you look fat as hell.
Bro, you're glowing. Aya looks fat, but you're glowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know you wear oversized tees.
Cool, is this what we're doing? Finish your story, bro.
Anyway, yeah, rugby. I think that was such a big thing in my life for since I was 12, and for me to just go from playing all the time to just someone saying, "Oh yeah, you can't play at all. You won't play a match," and you're like, "Oh yeah, you might play now," and then you're saying, "Actually, no, we're gonna move your deadline to another date and another date." Now they're saying we might not play till February. It's kind of like.
So how have you been keeping fit? Obviously cycling and that, but
I tried to do couch to 5k.
That's what he's doing,
bruv.
With a brother as well.
Yeah, my brother's doing it as well.
Yeah, no, I did the 5k twice. Like I got to that point of 5k, I did it, and then after that I was kind of like, it's not for me. Long distance isn't for me.
It's not 5k. Is not long distance, bro. You can sprint 5k.
That's long distance.
You can do what?
5K
You can sprint 5k.
Big man, a rugby pitch is long enough.
Yeah, no. Look, I'm on your side, but I'm saying 5k is not long distance compared to 15,
we're not
20.
doing it in comparison.
Okay, fair enough. It is long distance.
5k is still long, but you can't sprint it.
Yeah, okay, you can't.
I would love to see you sprint 5k.
Not literally. Not
Claimed.
Everything, bro.
So
not
we need with
not
this
literally.
video, with
video
this
of
back
you
topic,
sprinting.
we need to see a video of you sprinting 5k.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Claimed.
That's not what
We've
I'm
claimed
saying.
you. We've claimed
You've
it.
now jumped down my throat,
No,
bro,
no,
and
bro,
you said
you
some
said it,
madness
bro.
because that's not what I'm saying.
on.
I'm
What are you
saying
saying then? Explain.
you can do 5k at a relatively high pace.
No,
That's
you
not what
said
you said.
sprint. Don't do that.
You said sprint. Where you
sprint.
go? Where you going? You said sprint.
Can't
You
wait
can
for him
sprint
to
5k.
Listen to this back and be like, "Oh yeah, I did. I'm so sorry."
Ayo, you've been called out now, so you're gonna have to do 5k sprint.
Okay, I mean,
This will be uploaded with the video.
I'll tell you, I cannot do 5k sprint.
You will no.
I can
You
sprint-
will do it.
I can sprint for probably 2k, and then after that I'll be dead. Like I know, like we went running the other day, and I sprinted for maybe a minute on, and then about a minute and a half off.
Define sprint.
Full sprint.
What's that?
2k.
No. So it was like we were doing with the catch 5k thing. You start off with 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So obviously these men are more out of shape than I am because they haven't played. I've luckily been playing football, and my job is active as well. So I'm always out and about. So my natural fitness is quite good, but my performance level fitness is not as good as it can be because we haven't been playing for a long period of time. But I'm still fit in these, man. So they were doing their jog, and I did. You have to do 8 runs, 6 seconds on, 90 seconds off. I did first 2 at a moderate pace, the middle 3 at like a higher pace. I was at 5, and then I've got like the last 3 I did at like 1 at like a good pace, and then the last 2 I did a full sprint, and it was okay. Like I can sprint for a minute, but like I also think when I'm running and when I'm doing the training, I train for football because I play football, so I'm never going to sprint in a football game for 2K. So my sprint's always going to be. Yeah. So I'm making a lot. I'm waffling and I'm saying a lot.
You're really trying to divert right now.
Because these are looking at me like, he's got a good point actually.
You been Ali Pali?
Yeah.
Let's take him Ali Pali for a running session.
I'm not going to Ali Pali.
You're coming to Alexander Palace, bro. We're going to go for a running session, bro.
You know, I used to be a 400 metre runner when I was at school.
Huh?
I used to be a 400 metre runner.
Why are you chatting, bro? Why are you waffling, bro? You're running where? You're not fast. I'm faster than you.
I didn't say I was fast.
No, you are the slowest guy. I'm pretty sure I'm fast.
It's not true though, is it?
It is true, bro.
All you guys
faster
long
than
legs.
me.
I'm faster than you.
No, you're not.
I might not be faster than you.
You might not.
No, I used to be faster than you. When I was playing basketball at uni, I was faster than you. 100%.
No, you wasn't.
100%.
Bro,
100%.
I raced street and I embarrassed street.
Street's not fast.
He claimed he was.
Street was fast actually. You're not fast. Don't even start pulling faces.
He's calling street fast.
I really feel like I could beat you in a race.
No, you probably can now. I am well overweight.
So
I was talking about, but we would talk. What I'm referring to there is what I was talking about back at uni when I was.
I think at uni I probably would have beat you.
Over what distance?
100 meters.
100 meters.
I'll never run 100 meters.
Why?
Because a basketball court is 94 feet max.
Okay.
So how am I going to run 100 meters?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because I'm talking about if you're training for a sport, I'm not training to run. I'm training to sprint down a court.
You're running to a court. Nah, you're training shit. I'm not.
I've realised this.
I'm sorry.
There's a goal here, and you just move the goalpost
Exactly.
whenever you want to.
Yeah.
Just be like, I'm going to talk about this, so that way it makes it I'm going to win now.
The
Why do
starting
you think
point
why do you
here.
think I called it back to topic, bro?
The starting point here for you was you could sprint 5K.
No,
Now you're saying
that wasn't
I'm
the
not going to sprint 100 meters.
That's
Why
not,
would I
that's,
ever do
that's
that?
not what I'm. No, I did say that. I said the starting point was that 5K is not a long distance to run.
It is. We just established that. You just said that.
But
now,
then
now I see why you've taken so many L's this year.
Yeah. No, me too. Actually, the more I hear myself talking, more I'm like, this makes a lot of sense.
Makes
actually.
a lot of sense. It all
lot of
adds up now.
Wow.
Nah, let's get back to the topic.
Back to the topic of miles. Oh God. Okay. Whew. Where do we start? Relationships. Not good.
Bro, he's going to cry. Not good.
I felt shivers down my spine. Let's talk about relationships here. Let's go.
What's to talk about, brother? I've got no luck, and this is
In what sense?
in a sense of I'll meet a girl. Well, obviously, with the way the world is now, I'm not going out to meet them. I'm meeting them on dating apps. So I'm using the Hinges and the Tinders.
That's your
of the
first
world.
mistake.
Of course, yeah.
You're not.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I can't use them apps. Like I'm better in real life because I have more to bounce off. Like I can, we can talk about what you're wearing or what you're like the day or whatever.
Because he's tall, so he stands out. That's what it is.
That helps.
Yeah,
Man's got
you
broad
can't
shoulders.
really show that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Over and out.
Exactly. How can I show you that I'm tall and black? Like it doesn't really. I can put in my bio 6'2". But how you can believe me? No way. You know how many short men put 6'2" in their bio and they turn out they're 5'5". They've ruined the game. They've ruined the game for me. Anyway, so yeah, on these dating apps, it's fine. Obviously, with like I don't know if people use Hinge and stuff. Like Hinge is a little bit better than Tinder because Tinder's like just a mass load of women or men, whatever you're into, who are reject me for one, but also are just there. There's no compatibility other than the fact they are in the same kind of vicinity as you. So whatever your mileage is, like 30 miles, 40 miles, whatever.
What was your mileage?
It's not important. Whereas Hinge is like no,
Man was in
Dabbled in France.
Venezuela and them places there, bro. I was at the back ends of Europe, fam. No, what was that? Oh yeah, and then Hinge is like it's more like specific to like your own taste. So if you say I would like Caucasian women between the ages of 23 and 29 who like going out for walks and walk their dogs, but like a drink every so often, and they're gym goers, or I could be.
Is that your type?
No. I'm just saying this is like.
No, but I'm saying, is that your type?
What
is your type?
What? Yeah, that's a great question.
That's a great question.
Great question.
That's a great question.
This can go left.
And I don't know.
Huh?
Is the politically right answer?
That's why you're not finding anything, mate.
No, okay, so
You need to know what you want.
So my type to date, or what would my ideal type be? Because I think for me they're kind of two different things. Not two different. But
I think to date, because your type can change.
Exactly.
Because the people that the girls that I liked when I was younger are very much not the girls that the girl that I like now.
Nice.
Exactly.
Woman.
Good edit.
You are so moist, bruv. It's pissing me off, bruv. How?
The girl I like now. I just want to repeat that. The girl.
Oh God.
The only.
I've seen the growth in Dave, and I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it
I'm
too.
appreciative because
This guy
the
used to
last
be a
time I saw
savage.
Dave,
What,
the
Single
last
Dave?
time I saw Dave, like ooh,
Single Dave had problems, man.
Yeah.
his name was
Big
Big
issues.
Black Dave for a reason, bro.
I would come in the club 20 minutes in and out, done, then go home and do some more in and out.
There you go.
I used to just see that.
It's just a cameo.
Secure that.
Oh, I forgot about that, you know.
Every time I used to lose
Yeah,
AO,
yeah.
I used to hear it, and I
You
was
just,
like,
you just
there
be
it
in
is.
the middle of
Contact
nightclub.
Alex, bruv.
You see in the middle of nightclub, you see one black arm.
Secure that.
No, so my type. See, I'm not massively big on looks. Like, I'm obviously you have to find a person attractive. Don't pull faces. You have to find a person attractive to an extent. But for me,
Looks is a big thing for you.
it's not that big. No. It's more the fact of, can I just sit there? My thing is, would I be happy to just sit there and do nothing with you? That's the crux of relationships for me. So or dating. So if I can see myself eventually a year, 2 years down the line, and we're just sitting there on a Saturday night, just chilling, watching a dead film, not even talking, can I see myself doing that with you? If the answer is no, then I ain't gonna be around for too long. If the answer is yes, then I'm gonna pester. My issue at the moment is, I say my issue, and probably speaking about it is not helping. Well, I say not helping, but me putting it out there, like this is not helping in some aspects, is that this year I found I've just been too honest. Not too honest. I've been too open. To what Gav was saying to me the other day. I've just been trying to force the equation and try and get out of the game so much so that I think it's becoming like, girls are seeing it on me and they're like, nah, this.
A bit desperate.
Well, desperate,
Yeah, there's no edge to me anymore. Like back in the day, and I wasn't some top
Man,
guy.
sounds like he's like 55.
Yeah,
like,
do you know what I'm saying?
Hey, back when I was like 30.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying
You
is
look
like,
55.
Shut the hell up. Just look at this with Boohoo Man hat on, bro. Don't talk to me. Get out of here with your reborn tracksuit, bro. Innit? What it do, baby? Boohoo Man, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No, but I think when it gets to that point, because I'm so at the point of like, I'm at my end of my tether with, like, I'm like 28, I'm 27 now. I don't want to be going into my late 20s, like still out there active, but I can't do that anymore. Like, I'm not built for that life. Like, my hangovers now hurt. Like, I can't do that. So I can't be out there doing what I'm doing. But conversely, I don't want to find the wrong person. So I'm now in the middle phase of that, where it's like anyone that kind of fits the criteria that I have and gives me the right attention, I'm then like spilling my heart out to them, and they're like, oh, this guy's a bit moist, like, which I get, because if a girl did that to me, and they have done that to me, I'll run the other way.
Do you think that's probably because you got stuff to deal with?
Yeah, I think it is.
Definitely to unpack.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What is this, bro? Is this intervention?
No, you need to unpack.
You need an intervention.
I mean, there's a way to avoid that, is to just deal with the stuff, and then you're not oversharing when someone gives you intimacy.
But the thing is, my
That's
yeah,
that was good.
yeah,
Really
it's-
good.
It's annoying.
Ooh.
It's annoying because it's smart and there's nothing I can say. I can't even shift the goalposts because this is it. I'm right in front of goal, bro.
I feel like everyone needs therapy. That's my thing.
I know. I'm
100%.
I'm willing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing therapy at the moment, but I'm looking into it and I want to get therapy, like genuine professional.
Yeah.
Not professional. I'll call it professional help. Call it what it is. Just get professional help to be able to sit there and just like almost like verbally diarrhea to someone, just what is going on.
That doesn't know you and won't judge you.
Exactly.
Because there's always things that you'll talk to some people about, but then you at the back of your head's being like, oh, they're gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
When like you owe them money. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like,
of course. Yeah.
or something like that.
And even if they don't do that, the fact that you're thinking about that then immediately shuts you off to to that even happening.
Yeah.
So you kind of me, people, us young black men, us young white men, young men, young women, people need to be able to talk to people without having any sort of barrier or kind of like.
Sorry.
Go on.
Do you think Mandem can just go to Mandem and say, "This is how I'm feeling today"? Is it
Do you know
not
what?
accepted?
Do you know
nowadays?
Before, when we were growing up, no, you can't just do that. However,
I'd agree. Yeah.
I reckon over the last, especially because of lockdown,
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying, "How are you?" You say, "Fine." You say, "No, but how are you?"
Yeah.
Like, how's your state of mind? Like, because it's a hard time. Like everyone's
yeah,
locked in
everyone's
the
going
house.
through it.
People don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
People are losing work. People are on furlough. People are like they don't know
Stagnating
where
their
they don't know
jobs,
where
yeah,
they're
yeah.
going.
Yeah, true.
So people are now asking the question, how are you like properly?
Yeah.
So,
And it's good. I mean, we can. So we spoke during lockdown quite a lot. My brother, I speak to quite a lot anyway, all the time, and we speak a lot as well. But you say that, and to counter your point, remember when I was in my feelings on Thursday, and man was telling me to man up, and I was like, "But I want that. I just want someone to just give me some." But on the other side of that, it kind of I woke up next day and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? He was right, but I was just in my feelings." Like,
You need it sometimes.
of course, yeah, you need a G check, 100. You need someone to almost grab you by your collar and be like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
But the point is, you could talk to him now.
Of course,
That's the
of
point.
course.
So he's not saying that like don't talk to me.
No,
No,
of
he's saying
course,
that
yeah.
no, actually you do.
But
need this right now.
we've been on the other side of it. We've both been on
Exactly.
the other side, so we get it. And similar. Like we've all been on the other side of it, so we understand the struggle of sort of lockdown and taking L's and bouncing back from it. Just this year's just felt like, oh, my car broke down as well twice. So twice in 2 weeks, it broke down last night. So there's that. That cost £600. That's another £600 down the drain. Like I've got £600 to pay. My job is annoying me. 5-year-olds are making me lose my head. I can't actually do anything to them because a lot of schools have things in place where you can't shout at kids. So if a kid
you
is
can't
shout
shout
at
at them no
kids.
more.
some schools have it. I can't say the school, but there's a school I work at, and they have this thing called Happy Hands. So if a kid like runs away, you are not allowed to touch them. So if a kid runs out off the school premises, you instinctively grab them to pull them back in. One of the schools I work at, you can't. They have Happy Hands, so you have to keep your hands to yourself.
That part makes
Wait,
sense.
so you just do jazz hands?
No,
to
no,
them,
you
they
don't.
come
You
back?
don't literally do. Come on, Tilly. Come on. But no, not literally. Like not literally called happy. It's called Happy Hands because it means you keep your hands away
Yeah.
from the child, kind of thing. But
That makes sense. That part makes sense
Yeah.
because that's liability. But you can't shout like you can't raise your voice at a child.
certain schools are like that. Yeah, yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Why
And
are
obviously-
these kids grow up so entitled? Like,
This is it, man. And this is, I coach and I teach 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sometimes 10, 11-year-olds, which is rare. But like when they're at that age, you kind of need to have. And I talk to mum about it because my mum's a teacher, a secondary school teacher. So she's like in the other end of the spectrum where they've established themselves, they know where they are, but they're learning the next part of life, like how to interact with older people. You know, when you first start getting your hormones and stuff, and you're like, oh, I fancy this boy, and all that stuff. So they're dealing with that. I'm dealing with kids who are just trying to find themselves. You know what I mean? Like, who don't even know how to like spell their own names. Some man don't even know what color red is. I'm trying to explain what circles are. But I'm literally teaching them like basic movements of like hopping, jumping, skipping. These men are rolling around on the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is finished. Our next generation is finished. Like, but
I am worried about that next generation though.
Yeah.
Especially with like social media and like everything that like mental health, everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna have so much pressures that we had pressures, but more our pressures were from our parents.
Yeah.
Their pressures are gonna be from the world
Yeah.
to do more.
Exactly.
Like they're gonna be like, oh, you have to do this. You're gonna have to be famous by the age of 12 or you failed yourself. Like we were kind of like that first generation of like younger celebrities, and then when they were younger celebrities, they all fell off.
yeah,
And then like the Lizzie McGuire.
I was gonna say yeah.
They all
All
like
became
go-
like crackheads and that.
Yeah,
like
man.
Lindsay Lohan and
What's that one?
which one? Mary Kate,
Nope. Who's that
Macaulay
one?
Culkin.
Demi Lovato.
Oh, God, it's bad that we can name this.
Crack rock.
It was Cam Rock.
That's
Camera.
Demi Lovato.
Who?
Cam Rock.
No. I said crack rock because Demi Lovato. No. Okay.
Let's go back to the topic.
Let's
now,
go
bro.
back to the topic. But my, if I mean, it's funny. I'm fortunate in the way that I see things sometimes. In that I'll just laugh at stuff. Not so much recently because I've not had a lot to laugh about. But I'm trying to make light of the fact of these things happen and it's only going to be temporary. And I'm not dead. I've got a roof over my head. Got a job still in this economy. I've got 2 jobs. I've got 2 working legs, 2 arms. I've got good people around me. So
Perspective.
it's perspective, yeah. But sometimes you just get wrapped up in your own thoughts and you're just like, bruv, why can't things just go well? And it's like, if these things happened, if I took an L in January, then had like a major L, not like a minor pro clubs L. Like if I took like a
Shots
my life's
fired.
going so well. No, but that's what I'm saying. If that's my L if that's one of my L's for the year, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
But my L's have been frequently big L's. I've taken 1 big L a month. That's 11 L's. Oh my gosh, that's
gonna cry.
bad. Yeah, bro.
But
I'm actually.
you know what? I remember like a couple years back, I was going through it, and I tweeted something, and you told me that's character building. That's what's happening.
100%.
Yeah.
Like why it was an intense, a bunch of stuff happening at a very specific time. It's refining. I believe in God. I believe in refinement happening in your character. That might be what you're going for right now.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because I kind of refound my not love but appreciation for religion during lockdown, towards the end of lockdown.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be more actively like understanding the Bible and like being appreciative of God and being appreciative of what he has done for me. I've always prayed before I play football or before I play sport. I always pray. Have to, man. And the thing is, my prayer used to be, please God, let us win this match and let me not get injured. That's my prayer. But now it's like, whatever happens, happens. Let me just enjoy myself and let me come out of this unscathed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's become a thing of now just appreciating the fact that I'm here and appreciate the moment. And that more so, especially after lockdown happened, when I realised I didn't play football for 4 months, and football's a big part of my life. So I didn't play, and I was like, raw, like, bruv, like, I can't play football. What am I going to do myself? I'm going stir crazy because I can't run about, and it's just a release. So now the prayer has shifted from becoming God's influences to my way. Do you know what? Now it's, you do what you got to do. You're going to do it anyway. Let me just enjoy the fact that I'm here doing it too. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I had that moment, I think, last year where it was kind of like, I could pray for whatever I want. However, you've got a plan.
Right.
And I'm literally just a passenger and you're driving.
Trust.
So I might as well just enjoy the ride.
Trust.
Yeah. If I'm in bad moments, I need to just enjoy it.
Yeah,
if I'm
man.
in good moments, I got to really enjoy it.
Exactly.
But at some point, it's going to come back. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to come back. I'm going to get back on top. I just don't know how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I might as well enjoy the journey so I can tell people the journey to get to where I am.
Exactly.
Exactly that. And it's mad. It's mad that, oh, Els, bruv. It's just mad that you have to go through this stuff. Because when you're going through it, as you know, Gav, when you're going through stuff, you don't appreciate the fact that I hate saying it, but you don't appreciate the fact there's people going through worse.
Of course.
And I hate to make a comparison because it's like what you might deem as bad, I might not deem as bad, vice versa. But like when you'll go, like when I've been going through it or whatever, or when I've been with friends who've gone through it, my thing to them has always been like, listen, big man, you're here. That's the main thing. You can still eat, you can still drink, you can still sleep, you can still go out and do what you need to do. Not so much now, but you can still do everything you want to do. It's just there's certain things that aren't going your way, and that's something that I forget to tell myself. This is me, a big man, that I can't even tell myself that because I'm too worried about what the ex-girlfriend who's seen a new boyfriend. Now I'm now worried about that. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just one of them things, man. It's cool. That's my life lesson. That's my lockdown lesson. Is that be in the present, man. Try and be more mindful of being here, being able to do what you're doing, like what the shoes you got on your feet, the t-shirt you got on. You might be overweight or whatever, but you're here and you can appreciate the fact that you're still alive and you're breathing and you're able to, you're in a period of life where you still can look forward to doing massive things that could be massive or small or whatever, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I rate that.
Hold tight, me.
Well played, bro. I feel like you did that yourself.
I think I got through that.
We weren't there for a moment. You had your little monologue.
Actually, do you know what? I kind of clocked that. Yeah, I was like,
well
I
done,
worked
man.
through it.
This intervention was good for you.
You man all text each other before, like, yeah, we're going to intervene this guy, but we need help. He needs serious help, fam. Woo! Anyway.
No, I think what you were saying about like, us as guys need to come together and speak about our feelings and stuff, because like a lot of people nowadays, they're scared to speak about what they're going through and how they're going through it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And now we've got to a stage where it's, well, me personally, being born in Jamaica and growing up in a Jamaican family, my family wouldn't appreciate me being a little bit of a sissy. It's
Course,
called,
yeah,
if you get what I mean. So if I talk about my feelings and how I'm feeling, they'll be like, "You're a sissy, you're a bitch," and stuff like that. If you get what I mean?
Just mom, turn around, you're a bitch.
They'll be like, "Man up," if you get what I mean.
yeah.
And this is why a lot of men nowadays in our society is scared to talk about how they're feeling. And I think this is where I become a little bit ignorant, because if AO messaged me and said to me something like, I'm not feeling 100%, I'll just say, bruv, man up. If you get what I mean? But I'll know what he's going through. And it's the same thing when I was going through it. He messaged me and like, man up, if you get what I mean? And that's all we can say to each other. But at the same time, we don't know the extent of damage that's there, if you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't want to go into too much details, but one of my boys died recently. And, like, that hit me hard because I just felt like as a friend I should have been there more, if you get what I mean. And like the last message I sent to him was like, how you doing, how you, and stuff like that. And he was just like surviving, and I didn't reply to that, if you get what I mean. And I didn't know how to reply to that, if you get what I mean. And now I look back, it's just something that's sitting on my head, and I'm just there thinking, you know what, I could have done more as a friend, if you get what I mean. So it's just one of those things I'm thinking, you've got to be there for your friends from now on. You've got, like, everyone should be checking up on their man.
100%.
And it's not a sissy thing or anything like that.
No.
Bro, just check for your boy.
There's no ego when it comes to that, man. It takes a lot for a person to go to someone they deem a very close friend and be like, bro, I'm going through it. Like, do you know what I mean? Because people expect from us, and we expect from ourselves so much. There's so much pressure that we put on ourselves on a day-to-day basis that you tell your boy, oh, do you know what? I'm just not really feeling myself at the moment. It takes a lot for me to do that. It takes a lot for, I'm sure it takes a lot for you guys to do it to whoever you do it to. So, and people listen as well. I'm sure if you ever talk to people, you want to talk to someone without the stigma of them thinking that, oh man, he's just being a bit of a wuss, being a bit of, like you said, a bit of a sissy. Like, but I think we're getting better. Our generation, our society is getting better, especially over this lockdown, at addressing mental health issues. And I'll be honest, bruv, as bad as it sounds, when I was younger, I didn't believe mental health existed in as much capacity as people say it did. And then I went to uni, bruv, and I was going, like, we grinded for uni, like we all grinded. We grinded for uni just because of, and that's because of the social economic thing of just our parents both had good jobs or decent jobs according to the government.
They work hard.
Yeah, but but according to the government, we only get given a certain amount of money.
Right.
100%.
But I'm not the person who's, and just the way my pride is, or was even, I couldn't go to my mum and be like, Mum, can you borrow me £100 so I can go drinking on the weekends? Do you know what I mean? I would have to sit there and suffer. So I suffer in silence. So then we go out, we're spending £10 a night on everything.
Then we look
Toast
at
was £1 a drink.
Trust
so.
me, yeah.
then we look at the street and we're like,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and you look
you're getting $3 grand.
I'm living with 6 of my best friends in the world, like all the boys that lived in in my first year, my second year, my third year, and again, this is not their fault, no issue towards them, and I had no qualms about it, and I held no, what's the word I'm looking for?
Grudges or
Yeah, exactly.
Ill
No grudge.
feelings.
Exactly, yeah. Nothing towards that. That's their situation. But they were, some of them were given money to live life. So their parents might pay their rent, and they got their own what's it called? Student loan to themselves. So that money.
On that note, just a side note, you lot funded Bonsai.
Yeah.
You in that
But
house.
this is it. We were just
100%.
We were just doing up
Funded
image.
that club.
Doing up image, bro.
Every
Bonsai was
Thursday
you guys.
had their jackets on.
Mate.
I'd be like, don't worry, I will be
They're
there.
going Bonsai.
Bro, can I come to your table? Yeah, cheers, bro.
Free drinks. Who
I'm
was
not gonna drink it. Have it.
I thought Air was actually about that life. Like, he was living that lifestyle. Like, bottles, party.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, you got money
came
like
down
that,
for
big
it,
man.
Doing up the
That's
most.
horrible.
Mate.
Remember, yeah, you hated it.
Horrible.
Hated it.
I left
You hated
early.
it. Yeah.
I got
He's like, I don't like this at all.
What did you think of Cameo?
I don't think you went Cameo. You went Bonsai.
Oh, he
Bonsai, my
he's
first
never
I
time.
been
was young
Cameo.
too, so I had to like lie to him, which I already wasn't comfortable with. Right. And then he was like, "Oh, just use my passport." I was like, "I don't even look like you like that to be like,
Yeah.
oh,
They don't care,
passport.
bro.
Clearly, I'm younger."
but
than
They
you."
don't,
Like,
they don't care down there.
Exactly.
They did it.
All blacks look
no,
alike.
they didn't. So they pulled me aside and said, "This clearly ain't yours, but in you go." I
Yeah.
was like, "Right, so this is the kind of night we're gonna have."
Yeah.
And it
Did they
was
say
just-
that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
Oh,
it
mad.
was the whole thing. was
Yeah,
just
I knew
like-
from the jump you weren't comfortable, but you wanted to come and see me, and I was like, "We're going out tonight."
Yeah, I was like, I'm coming hang out with my
Yeah,
brother.
exactly.
And it was mad cool seeing like going down the strip and everyone knew you. I was like, oh, because he's always
He
been,
was famous.
Man,
He's
like,
always
he was
been
famous.
but that's always been the case, right? So he's always been big man on campus, right?
Yeah.
But like
Don't
in
do
a
that,
small
don't do that.
town.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
wasn't sure if
say
it would
that.
translate. So you go down and go, oh, the crap translates.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, okay, cool.
Walking
Not
from
knowing the whole
walkabout
time.
to Barmy.
Shut up.
Barmy walking, I was just
Mate.
there.
Everyone knew
Everyone's about.
Ayo. Everyone knew
Big.
Ayo.
I could go into a club, right, and just be like, oh, where's Ayo? And everyone would just be like, oh,
Shut up, man.
Mate,
That didn't happen.
that
You
was
lot
it.
are Gassing.
That was it.
Bro.
You lot
Like-
are gassing. I could do the same thing for you two. So
No,
what are you
no,
talking about?
no,
I'm trying to be like you.
I won't be. I was trying to be like you.
Be like you the whole
I'm trying to
time.
be like you, fam.
I was following your footsteps.
Yeah, man.
No, man.
I was just a humble little boy then. I was
Trust
just
me,
like, I
that's
didn't
a
do.
lie. I was learning
Bro,
from
I
you.
I just played rugby, just focus on my studies. That's what I was there for, man.
I was there,
Yeah,
back in
simple
ACS, all of that meeting and everything, and I was there supporting you.
ACS was a cult. I was stand by that.
I never went. I never went, bro.
I went once, and the way they lured me,
Afro-Caribbean
for,
side?
yeah, the way they
No,
lured
we
me
should
was
talk
for
about
food.
that at some point.
Next episode.
That being a cult? Nah,
Next
there's
episode.
some stuff.
Next
Yes.
episode, we're doing that ACS. I never went, so I can't really talk about it. I'll just be here for that one. But yeah, it was mad. Yeah, so I never had any grudges or ill feeling towards the guys that got money. But like you say, you lot didn't know me that well. I mean, we knew each other first year. We knew each other first year. But we didn't know each other the way we know each other now. So when I started coming around your house in Hankinson second year, and when I'm starting chilling with you on a Wednesday before Cameo, and I'm telling you, bruv, I've only got £10 for tonight. And I'm telling you, bruv, I'm in my overdraft, $2,000. And you're like, right, I thought this guy was different. I'm like, no,
Bro.
I was doing up image because I was trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Fam.
So I've always grinded, man. It's always been a thing of just suffer in silence, you'll get through it. Suffer in silence, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. It's not the end. Rah, rah, rah. So when I was really, really going through a uni, bruv, I remember it was my third year.
Platinum recruitment.
Yeah, working
Sorry.
platinum. Yeah,
Sorry,
scraping.
it was your third attempt to your first year. Sorry, I just wanted to.
We don't have to do that.
That is
I
fine.
just
No,
wanted
don't
to
do that.
clarify
That
that
is-
it wasn't your third.
That's
year.
well known. No, it's my third year of living in Bournemouth. Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Exactly.
I just wanted that to be clear.
Of living.
Is that second year?
Is this Violate IO episode or what? Like, what's going
Oh,
on?
bro,
Wait,
we were all
nah.
there with you.
Wait, that was the year when you were working at Bournemouth Sevens, wasn't it? Was that second?
Third year? Yeah. No, one. Ooh, do you know what? They've all mishmashed.
All I know is that year was fantastic because I could just walk up to the bar and I just know that drinks would disappear in front of me and he would walk away.
He'd be like, "Can I have 4 Carlins?" I was like, "Yeah." It's 8 Carlins on the bar and like 20 shots. Like, just take it, bro. He was like, "Is this all for me?" I was like,
I'll
just walk away. Like, there was one guy who gave me, at the beginning of the day, he came to find me. As soon as Bournemouth Sevens opened at like 9 in the morning, came and found me, gave me 40 quid. Like, here's 40 quid, just nicely for the day. I was like, don't worry, I got you. Got you. So much so that I gave him like 2 actual bottles of alcohol, gave it to him. Like, listen,
Goodness
rob this
gracious.
system. I'm getting paid regardless. I probably shouldn't say this,
So
but here you go.
So that's wait, you had that set up, but you could just give me this drink like free. Like you didn't give me a bowl.
know,
You
for a
was
bottle.
just saying how good you had it, and now it's a
Exactly.
complaint about.
Innit? Like, I can't win.
Where you going, Dave? We're not gonna let you land now. You came here glowing and everything.
Oh my god.
Fine, I'm happy.
But yeah, no. So yeah, my third year of living in Bournemouth, my third to my first year, Anyway, I got
one
to a
of
point
these.
where I just broke down, brother. I was just like as much as I don't think I've ever had true. I don't know what true depression is, but as much as I can quantify depression in my head, that's what it was. Every day I get up, I was like, I just can't wait to go back to bed. Or I can't wait to go out drinking again, just to numb this feeling of. But I'm being real. I'm like real.
I hear it.
And I just got lucky that I met my ex-girlfriend at the time, who kind of got me out of that rut, which was. I mean, look, at the time,
You're right. You know,
What?
he looks for girls to show you.
100.
You know
No,
what
I
I mean?
do. I know I
know what
do.
I mean?
I know I do. I think.
This is too much for me to bear.
Yeah,
Where is the lady?
Yeah. And I think that's why you're searching now.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Because
It's
you're
not
kinda like,
because you want to
I'm
be with
empty.
someone. It's
But-
because
Yeah.
Bro,
need to
I'll be
deal with
honest
something.
with you. If you're going through life like that, it's not healthy at all.
No, I know that now.
Yeah.
I know
Just,
that now. Yeah.
just because
Don't rely
I
on
used to
the
do it,
girls.
bro, and part of you get absorbed into a girl, like that part of their insecurity
quickly as
or
well.
yeah,
Quickly.
Like I remember in uni, I was doing a sweet boy lifestyle. I call it sweet boy. As people call it a different name, but yeah, I was living the fun boy lifestyle and
Fun boy, hot boy summer.
hot boy summer. Yeah,
Hot boy
That was
3
But-
years.
A lot of summers.
There's a lot of summers. 5 summers, baby.
there was so many girls that were insecure, and that insecurity started playing a part of my personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
became insecure about stuff. I was like, mate, I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I'm not
why
like
do I care?
100%.
Every week I had to trim. I had to get trim every week.
Wow.
Every week in uni, I was a uni student and I had to get trim every week.
Bear in mind when you're uni, you look rough, bruv. You put weight on. You
They never
rubbish
saw me
clothes.
rough.
Fluctuate.
100%.
Yeah.
And like that's why I say like when you go through life through that situation, you're gonna be ending up on the back end of it. For either financially you will suffer,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
or mentally you will suffer. If you get what I mean. And
Yeah,
when
or
you
both.
when you go into a relationship now, your relationship won't last. This is
100,
why-
yeah,
This
because-
is why I had 3 back-to-back relationships in Bournemouth. bro.
Yeah,
In
because-
3 months.
Because and that's why I've had 3 or 4 situationships this year, because every time I've gone from one to the other, it's always been on the back of not really processing what happened last time.
Yeah. Right.
And you go straight to the next one, and you're still trying to get over the new feelings whilst getting through a new person. Not like that, but kind of like that. But not like that. Like you're trying to get through the feelings of this new person. So it's like
course.
there's so much to work through, and obviously where lockdown happened, and you have so much time to think. You're just there like, yo, like, what am I actually doing? So like you say, David, it definitely is a thing of like, I'd look for relationships. I look for companionship.
But the problem with that is that they're like baggage as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Joins
Yeah.
onto your baggage, so
Right.
then you're both just got baggage,
Right.
and you're kind of waiting for someone to solve it, and no one's ever going to solve it. Whereas if
Exactly.
you go into it together, being like, oh no, it's more than just that.
Sort your shit
That's when
out
it
first.
changes.
Yeah, 100.
exactly.
And that's what I'm gonna
You man need
focus.
to find love, man. It's great. I'm telling you that.
You find love after just saying I
you
should
that.
wait until I should sort myself
No,
out.
wait, no, but you need to sort your
Sort
shit,
yourself
Yeah.
and
first.
after
and
that,
then-
that's when.
That's
like,
what I've been trying to do, fam.
No, you
I
haven't.
did that,
No,
man.
no, you haven't.
No, you
I
have
know
not.
you did it, yeah.
You-
You know who did it really well? Actually, Street. Street
Yes.
did it well.
Yeah.
Street did it well.
I rate Street.
Street came out of the game, went home to London, went quiet, radio silence.
Go MIA.
Ghosted.
Don't
Ghosted.
talk to anyone for a
Ghost
bit.
everyone.
But
Yeah,
look,
man.
to do that, you got to break habits for real.
Yeah.
And do you have the level of self-control to say, Andre 3000, I'm not going to sleep with anyone for a year?
Hey.
And
Jeez,
and I'm not going to crude about it. I'm not going to touch myself for a year.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, I'm
Do you have that level of self-control?
I don't
Because
know. I like to think I do.
But that's the test. Let's do it now. Stop talking. Let's do it. Not commit to it now, but you mean like
No,
I
no,
said,
no,
I said,
no,
come
no,
here now.
no,
Come
let's
in now.
go.
What?
No time like the present. Let's go.
Yeah, I look, and maybe, not maybe, but yeah, I think it's. I've tried to kind of wean myself. Like I said, I delete all the apps. I'm not talking to anyone at the moment. Yeah, I'm not. And no. It's just because you never. I'm never too sure.
how are you not sure?
Because I was saying the date of this podcast.
What
please.
context?
What
What
quantifies?
constitutes- yeah.
What quantifies as talking to someone?
That's
Well, the last night you was texting another girl. Like, come on,
No, I
bro.
wasn't.
Like,
No, I wasn't.
Was you not?
No, last night
Okay.
I was at my friend's house.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I wasn't because it's lockdown. I was at home.
You're giving. You're showing people dates. Like right now, it can be any day, so you're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So whatever I said, I lied. Anyway,
Moving on.
anyway, let's get back
Back
to the topic.
There you go.
Yeah, so this is an ongoing thing for me, for us even, being able to talk about feelings,
Yeah.
being able to understand how people are perceiving you and you're perceiving yourself, and working through all that as well. This has probably been the best year for self-reflection and being able to sort of sit with yourself. Like how often in life, in any previous generation, have you been able to? Well,
Just get that
not
time.
not that we've lived in the previous generation, but have you heard about people being able to just sat there and being like, do you know what? I'm not happy where I am, or I'm happy, or whatever. So we should. I'm trying to see this more as a blessing now rather than a curse that I've seen it as before.
So was there like a petition for like have like a lockdown like once a week every year, just to like reflect on?
Yeah, I don't know
So-
reflection.
I don't know if it would have the same gravitas.
So-
though.
No, obviously
In
not.
the church, there's a practice of sabbaticals where you intentionally take like 2 weeks off whatever you're doing and go and reflect and reconnect with like who you are. And that's actually built in,
yeah.
not to get churchy on this, but that's built into the lifestyle, even with Sunday being the day of rest.
Yeah.
It's for these
sense.
reasons. Problem is, these emotions that we don't talk about, we hide, they affect you anyway. So whether you want to talk about them or not, they're going to impact what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's better to deal with it, and then you can go on. And if you have that regular pattern of rest, I think that's what a lot of us will pick up from this. It's
Yeah.
like, I need to know, like, holiday isn't just to go and like
to go and
do
yeah.
madness. Like, holiday, let me go and retreat.
This
and-
guy
Where
looking
was
at
he
me
in uni, mate? You
know
could have
what
brought
I
him
mean,
instead of
bro?
you.
Well, he was going through it too.
Yeah,
not like you were.
No. Damn.
I think you're the only one that was going through it like that.
No, I
You know
wasn't.
what's funny?
No, I wasn't.
As I'm saying this,
was
and they're
so
looking at me,
bad.
just looking at you like, bro.
He's
Help
so
me.
intellectual, bro. He's smart.
Help me.
Who's
No.
older?
Huh?
Who's older?
I'm older by 2.5 years.
That's worrying, man.
No,
Yeah,
but
you're going through it still.
but I'm like this because he was like, so I could just watch all this guy. I'm not gonna do that. That's the thing he didn't have.
I was the guinea pig.
He
bro.
didn't have
You know
that.
what?
He ran through
Trial and
all
error.
the
No.
walls.
I believe in that because I'm the firstborn as well.
Right, exactly.
And my sister gets away with so much. Not gets away with, but knows how to play the game so well because
yeah.
she's seen me taking out and be like, yeah, I've seen, like it's literally seeing someone try and get across a river and seeing them fall every stone and being like, I'm not gonna step on that stone because I know you're
Exactly.
gonna fall there.
That's
So I'm gonna go
Exactly.
this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Do you know what's Takeshi Castle?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
I'm
You
with
got,
you.
so no one got the reference. I mean, you got the reference.
I
You
didn't
said it
listen to I
quietly.
was talking.
Are you not listening?
You got headphones as well. That's
Yeah, I know.
worrying.
It's peak. I've got all these headphones I can't see, man. Oh, David. No? No one's giving me that one?
Oh, that was poor.
You just got it.
That was
You just
bad.
got it. No one got it. I can't
was-
see, man. No David.
That was really bad.
No.
David Seaman.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
I can't see, man. No homo.
Let's go back to the topic. We've been digressing a lot.
been fast.
Wow, man.
Oh man, so we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, It's been a good chat. I've enjoyed this quite a lot, actually, as I always do. But I'm just going to finish up with something a bit more lighthearted. What are you, man, listening to at the moment, music-wise? I'm a big music guy.
I've been really looking forward to this bit because listen, this could go either left or right.
Mm-hmm.
I've started to like K-pop, man.
If you, I'm about to bleep the hell out of this. But if
Explain
you don't get the
Wait. It was there's a song called yeah, UGH explanation point, whatever it's called.
explanation point.
Is that the one? Is that? It's not, is it?
Explanation point. A man said explanation.
Exclamation.
That's what I said. Yeah.
No, you
yeah,
said
yeah.
exclamation
Is
mark.
that not-
Okay.
How many L's have you taken this year? How many L's have you taken this year?
Wait.
Is that another one?
This is the major L coming here.
Yeah, come on then.
But it's lit.
I'm sure.
I believe you.
Oh, okay, gym. Oh, yeah, fair. But I'm talking about rolling to obviously maybe not to work, but if you're drive home today.
Where you driving in lockdown?
Right now.
K-pop is interesting. That's interesting.
No, K-pop's
It's good.
Shh, man.
Yeah. It's,
And to the song you recommend.
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Just give it a go.
I'll listen. No, I'll listen. We'll listen on the way
Thank
back.
I ain't got a choice. I ain't got a choice 'cause I can't even drive it. So yeah, okay, we'll give it a go. Do you know what? It might be
try
good.
it.
It
Let's
might.
try
What's
it.
the
Yeah,
worst that could happen?
Yeah.
That's true.
But what am I listening to on my drive?
What's the
Right now,
recommended?
Wizkid.
Wizkid.
Whole album.
Yeah, you love Wizkid off
It's
as well.
lit.
You love and Burner as well. You love Burner Boy.
Burner's lit.
Burner's sick.
No, I'm not really.
Not really gigs. I didn't really rate Giggs' album.
You know who I'm disappointed in?
Who?
Tory Lanez. Have you heard his new album?
No, I didn't because the
Like,
make-
I'll be honest with you.
I was kind of like,
Yeah.
I think you're.
I'll be
I
honest
think he was
with you.
cancelled after that.
Like,
I don't believe in cancelling, but I think he might be cancelled.
when he came out with the album, I was gassed. I was there thinking he's gonna be the one. He's that guy. Then he on only one song he starts talking about Black Lives Matter and stuff. I noticed that you've never spoken about Black Lives Matter and you've never been that guy. Why are you gonna start now? Then he started talking about shooting Megan in a song and just calling her a this and that. And I was just like, bro, there's ways to deal with this shit. Don't put it in a song.
Don't come on a song talking about it.
Exactly. And
That's
I
a
just
bit mad.
That's some August stuff, man.
Yeah.
I just thought he was just a bit
Entanglement
like.
with August.
I just thought he was a bit silly about the situation, and the songs, all of the songs on the album were shit. Hold tight, Tory
Oh,
Lanez.
so on top of that, it's not even good music.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
and I'm not defending Tory. I don't have anything. I don't know from Adam, but the man is our age. So yeah, you know exactly. You think he's like 33. Man's 27,
No way.
27, 28.
He's living in there. He's learning, bro.
He's doing.
He's making it up as he goes. Then
exactly. So it's not like he's doing this with a wealth of experience of what the right thing to do is. Man's just doing what he thinks is right. And if you're a multi-million-dollar artist surrounded by yes men, and all people are telling you is
That's the problem.
if all people are telling you, oh, okay, I'm gonna touch on the Meg situation, and there's no one that's there like,
Don't do that.
big man, no, I don't think that's smart. Like, I think some things are better left unsaid. Do you know what I mean? Whereas he's probably just got like 8 men around him who are just living life, constantly having parties,
If you're
all the bad bees coming around him, and he's thinking, yeah, these men are on my side. They know what I'm. No, man, they ain't looking out for you. They just want to make sure that you keep bringing the bread in. And as long as the
Exactly.
bread comes in, I'm living. So whatever you want, do it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's life, and you got to live it to learn it, and you got to learn it to. Yeah, done. That wasn't even a bar. I tried to go somewhere.
What are you
with that.
listening to?
So I'm big, as you know, I'm big on Griselda, Benny the Butcher, West Side Gun, Conway's the GOAT. What else I've been listening
Are
to?
we bringing back what was it? Monday, Fridays? What was it? What day
Discover
was it?
Mondays.
Discover
do
Mondays.
you know what it
I still
was?
follow that playlist.
Do you know what it was?
Actually, it introduced me to a lot of stuff.
And I really like doing that, but I fell out of love with doing it after a while just because I was like, I don't know if people actually care for this.
I used to message you.
I know.
You search for clout, bro. Man.
I don't search.
No, whatever. Because I literally used to message you like, bro, okay. I know
you did as well. I know you did. I will get back on it. I've been slacking for my own music choice as well. To be fair, like through lockdown, I was listening to the same 7 songs. Like I listened to the same stuff, and obviously a lot of people weren't releasing anyway. So I was just like,
I was going back through Drake's
I was
backlog.
shaded by Drake, bro. You cheated. You cheated. I was there like, oh, bro, this is the madness still. Oh, my days. Oh, no, what else am I listening to? Masego. I'm big on Masego at the moment. What's on repeat? Shout out K-Wavy. I DM'd him about his song. I still put up songs every so often. So I still do my Discover thing every so often. It's still there. He DM'd me back saying that hold
You're a
tight.
bag.
Yeah, I'm a big friend.
Yeah,
Big time big friend. Massive big friend. Because if you blow up, shout me. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll be there in the background. Like.
Oh my gosh.
What else am I listening to? Yeah,
Not
Conway.
chasing,
You know what I mean? After just talking
Millions.
about Yes Man too, you know.
Millions. Yeah, happily. I'm joking. Millions had a fantastic year. So shout out Millions.
Hold tight chunks in Philly.
Hold tight
Chunks,
chunks
yeah,
Philly.
yeah.
Hold tight. I respect them big time.
And Vibba. Do you listen to Vibba?
Of course, I listen to Vibba.
Players.
Players. Hey,
It's a banger.
Hold
It's
on.
a banger.
I can't.
You
Can I
can't-
play
no,
it?
don't play
I'll
it.
play it in post. I'll put it in post. But I've got it up literally now.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that's it.
That's
a sign.
that's a song.
That's a sign, isn't
That's
it?
a
That's
sign.
me. I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, no, that's music wise, man. That's it for me. I'm quite. So I obviously, I like sharing music because I like people to appreciate other forms of music and stuff, and I like finding music. But when it comes to me listening myself, I listen to this. I have like a hip hop playlist. I have a grime and UK playlist. I got Afrobeats playlist, and that's it. And a soul playlist as well, which has been on repeat quite regularly recently. Actually, that's got all the slow jams in it. The ones where you're driving late at night. It's not even late at night. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm there, come back from work like.
Oh damn.
Do you know what?
I've been listening
I've
to.
got loads of playlists. Anyway, go on.
Go-
So
no, I've been
got-
listening to this guy called Rotimi from
From Power.
Power.
He's cold.
He's fire.
He's
He's
brazy.
got bars.
He's crazy. He's
Like,
actually cold.
I listened to
It
one of
was
his
evil.
songs.
It was evil on Power, but yeah,
he was.
Bro, he's like, I
I actually
remember
have a song
when,
of his as well. Go on.
when 50 Cent was calling him out saying you owe me money and shit like that. I was just thinking, nah, this guy can't rap. But then I listened to one of his songs and I was like, bro, this song bangs. This
Proper-
song bangs.
Proper old school R&B as well. Yeah.
And the thing
Sweet
is,
boy music.
he's got bro. I'm a sweet boy. I told you this. Like, I'm not gonna hide it. I'll be honest. I'm
R&B,
like, I don't know about you. I'll be honest about it. I'm a sweet boy at heart. Hold tight to me, Gavin Stevens.
I'm just a romantic, hopeless. You know what I mean?
Hopeless romantic. I'm just.
What are you?
I don't know.
How would you describe yourself?
Yeah, describe yourself in 3 words.
Depressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Finished. Depressed.
When's the last time
Searching.
someone told you they love you?
That's a good.
And that's been Back to the Way podcast. Thank you for listening to date now. Don't know, 2017. I ain't had a girlfriend in a while.
Yeah,
Like 3 years, bro.
Yeah, but no,
This is what we got.
Nah, but I've got like bros that told me I love.
Oh, but I didn't know that was part of the question.
It was a question.
When's the last time?
My
someone-
dad says to me every day.
Every
My
day.
nan
Nah,
says,
not family.
Multiple times a day.
No, but I'm saying bros, as in like
Man them
outside.
outside of your family.
honestly, this year, but I couldn't tell you when. It's not often, but I don't really go for that anyway. There's not really a bit of me.
Who love's not a bit of you.
No,
You're searching for love.
no, affection.
What are you searching for?
Over affection is.
What
not
do you mean
a bit of me.
over affection? Saying in love to someone, no, it's not over affection.
No, but that's not okay.
Vulnerability is not your thing, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's a problem, by the way.
I'm glad he's here to actually talk for you.
He's got this little
I
chip
got
on,
you, man.
chip on the
You know-
shoulder. Man's
you
got a
know-
little
you
second
know-
head just waffling. Shut up, bruv. I'm pissed. How can man come in and start telling me about all my vulnerabilities, my insecurities, bro?
You are quite insecure, isn't it?
No, I'm not insecure.
Huh?
I'm no, I'm not
Huh?
insecure. Like insecure.
Yes.
No. It like actually.
Donnie
insecure.
really just spoke about the challenges he used to set himself in clubs. I don't think that he's insecure.
Yeah, like if we're talking from what would you say you're insecure?
Yes, 100%. I'm not gonna lie about it.
In what aspect though? Like when it comes to dating, are you insecure?
I'm insecure in the sense that I don't like opening up to girls and stuff like that. I
Okay.
wouldn't like to give them that aspect.
That's
of my
vulnerable
life.
then. That's not.
Yeah,
like-
I'm sorry,
yeah.
vulnerable.
Would you say you're insecure at work when it comes to working? Like if you go for a job, do you think, oh, they're not gonna like me because no?
No.
Would you say you're insecure when it comes to socializing?
Socializing,
Generally speaking,
generally speaking, sometimes.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm probably insecure as well. There, I don't like socializing massively. I'm not a big. I like going out, but I don't like socializing people I don't know.
Yeah.
Which again is probably vulnerability or something like that. But would you say you're insecure, Dave?
I think I'm insecure in some ways, but not in others.
Okay, not dating. You're not dating, obviously. In work, are you insecure? Do you feel insecure about your ability at work?
I at first yes, but over lockdown no,
No.
because
Yeah.
now people have very much told me, oh no, you're good at what you do.
Good. And then are you socially as well? Are you insecure? Like, if we do another, when we do our next podcast,
Yeah.
and I invite 20 man, would you be feel insecure in that situation?
Do you know what I think at the beginning? Yeah, first 5 minutes, and then as soon as I read the room,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Calm
down.
then Dave, and then
Yeah, that's it.
you can't really shut him up.
No, you can't. You can't stop him coming at your neck for no reason, bro.
Yeah, man, sorry.
Nah, don't be sorry, bro.
You knew.
I did. When I called you, I knew this happened.
Exactly.
So
You're having me and Dave on the same podcast. You knew what was going to
I'm
happen.
my brother as well. Like,
There you
teasing,
go,
bro.
bro.
I got 3 men who just come off my neck. So this ended up being an intervention.
It's even worse.
There
you
always
sat
has
in
to
the
be a
corner as
victim,
well.
bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
Next
there's
to
no
the light.
escape.
Yeah, I can't get out, bro. I'm finished. I'm stuck here. Can't do nothing about
Next
it.
episode, you're gonna see him sitting here being like, so Dave, you can see in the middle.
I'm being behind the camera, bro. You can't get me there. Can't even see my
fair,
face.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, God.
On your last podcast,
Uh-huh.
you were saying
I really
to...
cussed you a couple times.
Yeah. You called me out saying that I was moving to girls when I was in a relationship in Bournemouth. What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro?
Okay.
It was dirty, Mackin.
Okay. I said you were moving to girls when you were in a relationship.
Yeah.
Were you doing that?
No.
Were you doing
I was not doing that.
Ayo, what are you doing?
Even if he was, bro, on a
Who
podcast.
are you?
On
No,
a
but
podcast, like,
But
what
this
you doing?
is, I don't think I said that because I know there's certain things I will and won't
You
say.
said at Subway. You said I went up to Subway and I was talking to a girl.
Subway.
Yeah.
When?
After Cameo or something like that. I was asking you why you didn't move to this girl,
Horrible shout
and
to Cameo.
then you said I was next to a girl in Subway talking to her and shit like that. I was trying to move to her.
I'm so confused. You've.
I apologize, but
Just
I just
apologise
wanted to
because it's true.
I wanted to call you
believe
out.
Pete.
I just wanted to call you
Okay,
out.
no, I'm sorry. If I did that.
No, don't say if you did
Yeah,
it.
thank
Just
you,
say-
thank you.
You ruined my relationship.
I am
innit?
sorry.
I'm just saying you ended my relationship.
What, you showed up the podcast to your girlfriend, like, look what he's saying about me. She's like, is it
Can you
true?
believe
Well, it
this?
might be true, but that's not the point. Like, what do you mean, bro? How's that my fault?
You ended my relationship. That's what I wanted to do.
My dirty laundry.
Oh my god!
You're bringing
You're
my
an
dirty
idiot,
laundry on
bro.
here.
No way. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I know I called you out a few times in the last episodes, but I think that was a running joke of season 1. Season 2 is all about growth
Yeah.
and understanding. I'll still call man out. Don't worry. I'm here. I got time and I pay money for this, so I'm gonna call you out if I've got it. So, but no, we are nearing the end now of Back to Topic. It's been a good one. This good season opener, and I really appreciate the boys coming. Hold tight, Gav. Hold tight, Dave. Hold tight, T. Hold tight, me. So we're going to be looking to roll these out fortnightly, I think.
Makes
So
sense still.
yeah, if we can get ourselves down here every couple of weeks, get ourselves recording. Make sure you follow us at. I haven't done this in a minute. Wow. When was the last time I said?
It'll be on the screen.
So unprepared.
It'll be on the screen. But no, I'm trying to remember the actual the
For the audio
Back to
people.
the topic.
yeah, for the audio man. Them.
To the top.
Hashtag back to the topic on Spotify.
Come on.
Yes. How do you know
Every
that?
single time.
Hold on, swear down the man. You know the
I've
vibes.
been listening, man.
listen
to
Come
the
on, man.
episode,
Bro,
You know the
I gotta
vibes.
show love to my boy, innit?
Plus, to be honest, I was watching him to make sure you didn't say anything racist about me.
No, I remember now. So it's at Back to the Topic Podcast on Instagram, at BTTT Pod on Twitter. It'll all be on the screen. For audio listeners, hold tight. We respect. That's time, yeah. We respect you, man, for listening. If you want to come on, shout, man. We can sort something out. It's only Wimbledon, so yeah. But love to Dave, love to Bill. Bill, where's Bill, bruv?
Wow.
Wow.
You're really trying to slide
that.
Gavin every
I
time.
wasn't even trying that.
Wow.
I wasn't even trying.
Bill ain't even here.
Yeah,
Like
no, Bill ain't
I'm
been
a-
there.
One more.
I'm a big
dog,
victim,
bro.
I'm a big victim. I'm a big victim.
Oh, swear. Hold tight, Gav. Hold tight, Dave. Hold tight, T. Oh, and this has been Back to Topic. We out. Blow.
So.